Hey guys, welcome back to Once Over Wrestling. My name is Doc. This is my wife, Kaz, and we're back to give you guys a once-over of Raw and Smackdown.
Yay.
It's a special 2-for-1. It's a twofer. But before we get to it, hit the subscribe button, like button, notification bell to let you know when we upload new videos, and hit the share button, share it with a friend. We'd love to hear what you guys thought about Raw and Smackdown. You could leave us a comment on this video or check us out on social media. I'll leave a link to our Twitters in the description, so check us out there. Kaza. Let's talk about Raw. Let's do it quick. We're doing both of them. Let's bust through them.
Let's do it. All right. Raw starts with Kurt Angle talking to Alexa Bliss. And then...
Oh, boy. Yeah. This was a really good segment. The whole thing from top to bottom was great. And I think Ronda Rousey may be one of my favorite females on the roster.
What?
So, yeah, Alexa's trying to celebrate, right?
Yeah.
And Ronda immediately comes out. Kurt's trying to keep him back. Doesn't work because Ronda calls her what? An overhyped rookie. And Ronda is like, step aside, Kurt. Double leg takedown, starts ground and pounding. She hip throws Kurt Angle. And then she puts Alexa Bliss through a table after she beats up like all the refs and everything.
Right. There were like 6 refs that came out.
People tried to come in and break it up, but Ronda was just too much. She's too much for them. And, yeah, she beats the crap out of everybody and walks away.
And she gets the briefcase, and she hits everyone with the briefcase.
That's right, yeah.
Kurt Angle and Alexa
she
Bliss.
was on a rampage.
Yes, she was.
But the problem is that we go backstage after a break, and Kurt says, listen, Ronda, I have no choice but to suspend you for 30 days. So there you go. That's, I guess, what's going to keep Ronda away from that belt for a bit.
Mm-hmm. So will she be back then for Extreme Rules?
I don't know. I don't know if 30 days is... I don't know when her 30 days is... When is Extreme Rules? July 15th?
I don't remember.
So I don't think she'll be at... Yeah, she probably won't be at Extreme Rules then. But later on there is a... Am I skipping too far ahead? She's backstage with Renee. Yeah. Renee asks for her reaction to the suspension, and obviously, you know, she's not happy with it. But she did a really good job of, like, walking away. Like, she was just like, I'm not even going to talk to this girl. And she walks away, and Renee was like, well, good luck, Ronda, or something. And she comes back. She kind of, you know, lets cooler heads prevail. She gives her opinion on it. And then she says, what does she say? She's going to kick her pink-haired little ass when she gets back from her suspension, and then she walks off. Whole thing, top to bottom, great.
It was good stuff.
Great opening segment.
Awesome.
But that's funny. The great thing is that's not even the best part of the night.
Wow, strong praise so far for Raw.
I know.
When was the last time that happened?
I know.
Seth comes out. Seth Rollins is out, and he offers an open challenge.
Yes.
Who's going to come? Who's going to fight me? And Dolph Ziggler comes out, and Drew McIntyre. And
you don't know which one's going to be.
You don't. But it is Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, Drew nods at Dolph, and Dolph gets in, takes his jacket off.
Mm-hmm. And...
Yeah, they have a great match.
They do, and we all assume Seth's going to win, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a Raw. When was the last time they dropped a title on Raw?
Right.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the day.
The funny thing is it was kind of the same finish as the Elias match, where there's like tight pulling.
Lots of tight pulling these days.
But Dolph gets the better of him this way and this time and ends up winning the Intercontinental Championship. So Dolph is our new champion, IC champion.
Which is great.
And that's amazing. Yeah.
There'll be a rematch next week.
There will be. We'll see.
Hopefully,
if they really commit to Dolph with that belt.
We had Bobby Roode versus Kurt Hawkins. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, this match was nothing.
Squash match. Bobby Roode wins easily. Braun comes out, talks.
Oh, yeah.
He talks about Kevin Owens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to remind me.
Yeah. So, anyways, but Kevin Owens, he says, to me, honestly, this thing is going to get old. The Monster in the Bank thing.
Yeah.
They need to be careful. Honestly, Braun Strowman
right.
should already be champion.
Kevin Owens is like, you deserve it. You're the best.
Exactly. He says, listen, we should be friends. And then he's like, no, actually, we should use each other, right? I'll help you. You help me, right? Kevin Owens says that he'll help him win the Universal title as long as Braun gives Kevin a shot at the title. They go to shake hands, or like Kevin Owens puts his hands out to shake. Braun shakes it. They shake for a couple seconds, and then Kevin goes to walk away, and Braun is holding onto his hand, and just the look on Kevin's face is just like, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. I did it to myself. I knew this was going to happen. And he goes to hit Kevin Owens with the power slam, but Kevin Owens is able to scurry out of the ring and make his way back up the ramp.
There's a Riot Squad recap. Bailey match.
Yeah, the Riot Squad come out and they're breaking things, and they write.
Oh yeah, they're breaking lots of things.
An R on a mirror with like black lipstick.
I don't care for them.
Yeah, Sasha is backstage. Bailey comes to her and says that she was rooting for her. This whole I can't even with this crap anymore. Bailey wants her to be her partner in in the tag match with the Riot Squad. Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan, not Ruby.
Deleters of Worlds.
Oh, this was a great segment. They come out, and then Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas are on the screen dressed as the Deleters of Worlds. Curtis Axel is dressed as Matt, and Bo is dressed up as his brother Bray. And he does an amazing Bray Wyatt impression.
He should be able to.
And so they talk. They're talking for a second, and then Bo kind of gets tired. He's like, "You know what? This is stupid." And he pulls the beard down because he's wearing a big fat fake beard. He pulls the beard down. He's like, "We're the B team." And Curtis Axel doesn't want to give up on it. He's like trying to get his Matt Hardy impression down. And then finally Bo's like, okay, fine. So he pulls the beard back up and he looks into they both look into camera and they're like, we're the B team, or the B team is here. Run. And you know how Bray has his little lantern. He's got like a little collapsible one and he collapses it, but the lights are still on. And so they're like, we're still here. Okay, well, let's. And so they like duck down out of frame. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's funny. I actually didn't see that part, and I wish I had.
Yeah.
Slater and Rhino from behind for the match with Bray and
yeah. So they do that, and because they're up on the Titantron, Bray and Matt are looking that way, and Slater and Rhino are able to come from behind and attack them. But the match starts, and it's a pretty quick match. Bray and Matt are able to win pretty easily on their, what do they call it? The kiss. It's that weird double Sister Abigail move. But anyways, they win.
I don't know.
Let's see. Kurt, Baron Corbin are backstage. Oh, that's right. Steph, through Corbin, announces that she's very happy with the way that Kurt Angle has handled it. He's got a cell phone, and Kurt is like, well, you know what? I don't care about how Steph feels about it. And Baron's like, okay, well, you could talk to her yourself. And he's like, oh, yes, okay. They go to break. They come back, and he's still on the phone, except he's just pouring sweat. And he's like, yes, okay, that is big news. Okay, bye. And so anyways, he's got big news. We're going to hear about what the big news is. But Chad Gable is in the ring. Jinder Mahal comes out. He cuts some promo. But anyways, it's not great. They start the match, and Jinder wins pretty quickly. Where are we at? Ruby
The
Riot.
Riot Squad. SO. What's that stand for?
Special Olympics.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So then we get so that's actually where the Riot Squad is walking backstage and breaking stuff. Some guy is sitting backstage with his little laptop, and Ruby Riot closes it and slams it on the table, and that's when they write the R on the mirror and in black
Such
lipstick.
rebels.
So yeah, then the match starts.
Sasha and Bailey versus Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan.
Yeah.
It was the Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan win, and then Sasha gets mad at Bailey and shoves her, and
Yeah. So
thing.
yeah, they start fighting. They fight all the way backstage. Bailey gets thrown into a garbage can, not into, but like up against a garbage can.
And it says waste management.
Yeah. Let's see. Kurt Angle. Where are we at?
We are right here. Kurt Angle's in the ring. He's talking.
Oh, who's going
Roman
to face
comes
Brock?
out. He talks. Bobby Lashley comes out and wants a match.
Bobby Lashley looks at
Revival
Roman.
comes out.
Yeah,
People
Bobby
keep
Lashley
coming out.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley looks at Roman and says, "Hey, you need to step aside. You can't beat Roman." That's when the Revival come out and they're just like, "Look at you guys, always asking to be given stuff." And so Kurt makes the tag match. It's the Revival versus Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns. And me, not being a very big Roman Reigns fan, this is actually kind of a funny match. Like it wasn't bad.
It wasn't terrible. Because it wasn't just Roman Reigns, right? It was because of Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. So the whole thing ends with, and I mean, honestly, the Revival are really good. They're really good wrestlers. But Bobby Lashley tags himself in and hits, I think it was Dash Wilder with a spear, and gets the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So he stole the tag, and then Roman is angry because Bobby Lashley now is.
Yeah.
Finn's backstage with Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle, and Kevin Owens shows up, and then Braun shows up.
And Kevin Owens' reaction is amazing. Finn's like, "You can't tell when danger is right behind you," and Kevin Owens looks behind him. He's like,
because Braun was standing there. It was funny. They're good.
Yeah.
No Way Jose versus Mojo.
Yeah. At some point,
Probably.
I'm not sure when we hear this, but at some point we learn that there's going to be a multi-man match for the number 1 contender spot.
Oh. Okay. I don't. This was so long ago.
Yeah. No Way Jose comes out. Mojo beats him pretty easily. Then Charlie Caruso's in the ring, and she's asked him a question. He says a stupid answer and then leaves.
Sasha and Bailey BS.
Yeah, backstage. Oh, this is the part where Bailey's like, "I'm not finished with you." And she's like, "We need to talk about this, or we need to finish this." And Sasha's got her luggage, and she tosses her luggage in a rental car and gets in the car, and Bailey's like, "Come on!" and beating on the window, and Sasha drives away.
She's like, nope. Long-winded Elias is next.
Yeah. So this was a really long. It was really good though. He has an actual song.
Wow.
And he sings the song "What Would Elias Do" is essentially the hook of it. It was fun. It was a good song. And then that was it. He didn't there's no
match.
Fighting.
Seth with Renee. There's a rematch next week.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the rematch with Dolph. Finn, Braun versus Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin.
I liked this match, and the best part of this match was my least favorite person in going in, Baron Corbin.
Really?
Baron Corbin looked great. I don't know what it is, if it's just the fact that he's the constable, or if he shaved his head, or he's wrestling in like a suit and a vest. Or he's not in a suit, he's just a vest. But it was a really, really good match. But at one point, Braun and Kevin Owens are outside of the ring. Finn goes for his coup de grace, but Baron is able to grab him and hit the end of days and get the win.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was Raw.
All in all, it was a fun Raw.
Which hasn't happened in a while.
Nope. So how many pancakes are you going to give it?
It's hard for me because I actually missed quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
But what I saw,
Out of 5 pancakes.
I give it 2.5 from what I saw.
Okay.
I didn't see a lot of the stuff that you're praising.
Yeah. I'm going to give it 4 pancakes.
Okay.
I mean, we got an amazing opening segment. We got Dolph with the title. Fun main event. The worst part about this was the Sasha Bailey stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed. How did I miss so much of it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad it was good.
Yeah.
And now I need to see the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
Smackdown.
Bomb.
Let's talk about Smackdown. Carmella, she starts off the night and she's the worst. She's talking about how she's the best. She beat Asuka all by herself. She says all by herself quite a few times. Well, then, Asuka's music hits and out comes
James Ellsworth.
Dressed as Asuka. He takes the mic. He's back. And Carmella is better than everyone. And then Asuka actually does come out. And what happened?
James Ellsworth gets in Asuka's face. Asuka hits him in the stomach with a kick. And then Carmella hits Asuka with a super kick.
Yeah, it was bad. And they walk away.
You know the worst part about this whole thing? The worst part about this whole thing is the fact that at Money in the Bank, most of the match, it was Asuka selling for Carmella, right? Carmella's been a terrible wrestler up till this point. Now they're trying to tell us that she's a great wrestler. But then she has to win with shenanigans. Like, if you're going to make Asuka sell for her, at least let her win. Mm-hmm. But now they're bringing in the James Ellsworth thing. Like, pick a lane. Which one is it? Mm-hmm. Is she a good wrestler or is she not? I know she's not.
I think
stop
maybe
booking her like she is.
Maybe they've realized she's not, which is why they brought James Ellsworth back in.
Yeah, but then don't have somebody sell for her. Like, use the heel shenanigans.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with that. The Iconics come out. It's Billie Kay versus Becky.
Oh, man. I got to say, I do not like Peyton Royce. Billie Kay's kind of funny.
Is she?
Sometimes. Yeah, Becky comes out. She's obviously the crowd favorite. They have a pretty poo-poo match, but Becky wins, which is great.
Yeah, that's good news. Jeff Hardy is addressing...
Oh, man, yeah. So he's addressing the whole Shinsuke thing, right? He got low-blowed, and he's like, Shinsuke... I don't know, but he's looking away from the camera. Like, you can just see kind of the light shining on his face. And then he turns around and he says, my eyes are open, or my eyes were closed, but now they're open. And he turns around and he's got eyes. He's got his face all painted up and he's got eyes painted on his eyelids. And then he opens his eyes and he's got these like white, like all white contacts in. And yeah, it was kind of cool. It's great to see him being able to paint his face.
Yeah, that's fun. Sanity versus the Usos. That's introducing Sanity versus the Usos. That doesn't actually happen yet.
No.
Daniel Bryan talks to Renee about, how he's good and all that stuff. Just an interview.
Yeah. Big Cass was not mentioned.
No, not once in the whole night.
He got cut.
Yeah. Not sad about that. Usos versus Sanity is next. The match never officially starts because as soon as Sanity comes in the ring, the Usos attack them, correct? But Sanity
stands tall.
Yeah, they get the upper hand. And
Eric Young is looking jacked.
Mm-hmm. Renee interviews Shinsuke, and he's doing all his weirdo Shinsuke stuff that he, what is lose? And she's like, if you're going to pretend like you can't speak English, I can't do this interview with you, Shinsuke. And he's like, I understand, but I did not lose. And saying the ref counted too fast and stuff. And
I don't know how they're going to rehab his image.
Yeah, we'll see. The Gallows Anderson versus Bludgeon Brothers match is next.
Good match. I love the Good Brothers. I love the Bludgeon Brothers too. But the Bludgeon Brothers win again.
Again.
So
And apparently Daniel Bryan comes out to the ring as the Bludgeon Brothers are leaving.
Yeah,
for the gauntlet match.
his music hits as they're still kind of walking up the ramp, and they just sort of hang out and like stare at each other for a second. I wonder if it's a throwback to when Daniel Bryan was in the Wyatt family for a spell.
Perhaps it is.
Yeah, but then his music hits again, and he makes his way to the ring for the gauntlet match.
The gauntlet match. The winner of this match will face AJ at Extreme Rules.
Yep.
So it starts off with Daniel Bryan versus Big E.
Yes.
And
crazy.
Yeah.
There's some crazy spots in this match. But Daniel Bryan is able to pin Big E off of his knee, his running knee.
He is. It's weird to see just one member of the New Day fighting one other dude.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
Yeah, they all came out up at the top of the ramp, and then they were like, yay, and Big E like walked down. But so then Kofi and Xavier Woods bounced, and so it was just Big E out there.
E. So Big E is out, and Samoa Joe comes out.
Yes, he comes out, and they have Daniel Bryan and Samoa Joe have a pretty good match too. Daniel Bryan's chest again looked like hamburger
Every
they
time.
were just chopping
Every
the
time.
heck out of each other. But at one point, Daniel Bryan does a drop kick through the ropes because Samoa Joe's outside the ring, and Joe grabs him and locks in the coquina clutch. Bryan, the ref starts the count while they're out there. Bryan is able to escape from the clutch and jumps back in the ring just as the ref is counting 10, and Samoa Joe is counted out.
Yep, and he is out.
Miz.
Miz is next, but before the Miz comes, the Bludgeon Brothers come into the ring.
That's right.
And they, what is it called? The elevated powerbomb to Daniel Bryan.
Yep, he did not scream.
He did not. And so after they do that, he's laid down on the mat, and the Miz comes running out.
Hoofing it.
Yeah, gets him with a skull-crushing finale.
That's it.
And that's it for Daniel Bryan. So now it's the Miz versus Rusev.
Yep, and they have a pretty good match. I mean, it was kind of long and a little, just punchy, kicky. Not a whole lot of power moves or anything like that. But it's still entertaining. And we were talking about it the whole time it was happening. Rusev needed to win this match, and Rusev wins. It is a happy Rusev day.
It is a
happy Rusev day, everyone.
So Rusev will be facing AJ, who AJ comes out to the top of the ramp, walks down to the ring, extends a hand to Rusev, and Aiden English interferes. And AJ.
No, Aiden English, yeah. So they
shake hands, right?
Yeah,
and then
AJ and Rusev shake hands, and then Aiden's just like, and so AJ goes to shake his hand, and AJ's like, "Oh, really? Okay," and hits him in the face. And I love how Rusev isn't even trying to defend him. Rusev's just like, "What were you doing? Why did you do that?" So yeah, there you go. Entertaining episode of SmackDown as well. Not as entertaining as Raw, especially in the beginning. The beginning of this was a little not good. How many pancakes are you going to give it?
3.
I'm going to give it 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's going to be interesting, though, is, and I was mentioning this to you earlier, AJ and Rusev were on Up, Up, Down, Down playing Madden against each other, and AJ got legit mad at Rusev. He was kind of throwing a bit of a hissy fit because he was losing, but then also because Rusev kept cursing. He was like, "Stop cussing, man." So anyways, it's just funny to me that after watching that video and seeing AJ actually mad, now it's going to be AJ and Rusev. I wonder if maybe Shinsuke comes out, hits him with a low blow, and Rusev is able to capitalize and get the belt. That'd be crazy.
I'd be okay with it.
Rusev as the champion?
Yeah.
It'd be good.
It'd be good. It would be a change.
And this is
mixing it
coming
up,
from...
And everybody loves Rusev. It would...
Yeah.
Everybody loves AJ, too.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. This is coming from 2 big AJ fans.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you just bought an AJ shirt.
I did. It's not here yet.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it.
Exactly. So, as much as I love AJ, I think it would still be good for Rusev to hold that belt.
You just got it. No, you didn't get the Rusev Day shirt. I was going to say, you got a Rusev Day shirt.
Ah, man, now I'm regretting my decision.
I know.
I went with Pete Dunne instead.
Oh, that's a good choice, though.
It is a good choice. I love Pete Dunne. So anyways, all right. Well, there you go. That's your once over of Raw and SmackDown. Again, tell us what you guys think. Leave a comment on this video or check us out on social media. I'll leave links to our Twitter in the description. Again, if you guys could hit the subscribe button, the like button, the notification bell to let you know when we upload new videos, and hit the share button and share it with a friend. With all that stuff out of the way, Kaza, if you have anything else, all right, we will see you guys tomorrow.